What's up, tribal heroes? How are you? Welcome to another episode of I Come From the Drum. And today we're going to do some frame drum recording, and I will try two microphones that I have here with me. Where are the microphones? Okay, so I have the Shure SM57, a very basic, a very familiar, well-known microphone by Shure. Dynamic microphone. I use it most of the time, by the way, for my frame drum recordings. On the other hand, we have the very fancy Neumann KM184. Which is a condenser microphone, and the Neumann is about $850–900, while the Shure SM57 is about $100 microphone. So you can see this one is about 8-9 times the price of this one, and we're going to try to listen and see if there are any differences in the quality of recordings, and your comments are more than welcome as always. Without further ado, let's continue with our recording examples. Alright, so I currently have the Shure SM57 connected right now. It's connected directly to my Focusrite Claret sound card. No other preamp or something else on the chain. There is, however, a reverb and some compression and a saturation on the mic channel on my Ableton Live, but it will be both the same channel and same settings for both microphones, so we can really compare them and see if we can hear any difference at all. Let's try it out. We'll begin with the Shure SM57. I'll begin with recording my new 22-inch Cooperman frame drum, this shamanic monster, this bass and sub-bass monster, which can go as low as 50 hertz or even lower. It has an amazing low end. First of all, I recorded with the SM57 from the back. You have two options to record these frame drums. Many technicians record them from the front. I will try this as well, like that. But I personally prefer to record it like that because I think the sound is much more compelling. And now I believe my cat Candy Crush wants to say something. Yes, Candy? Everybody hears you? Nothing to say to the world? Okay, let's continue with the demonstration. And now the same frame drum from the front with the same Shure SM57. Let's see how that sounds. Well, I could definitely hear a difference when recording it from the rear or from the front. Definitely different sound. My personal preference is from the rear, as I told you before. Let's try the same microphone, Shure SM57, but this time with the smaller 18-inch Cooperman frame drum. Here it is. Let's begin from the front. we are going to record with this little bastard, the Neumann KM184 condenser microphone. Let's see what he's up to. Okay, so the Neumann is a condenser microphone, and it's a very, very sensitive microphone. You might hear my cat meowing from outside the room because he wants to get in. I really had to stop the air condition and make the room as quiet as I can because this microphone is a very, very sensitive one. And let's see how does it affect the frame drum sound. Let's give it a try. And now, let's record from the front. Now let's record the 18-inch frame drum with the Neumann from the rear. Can you hear the difference? Quite a big difference from front and the rear. What's up, tribal heroes? I hope you enjoyed this frame drum recording video. I tried to make a comparison between two microphones, recording from the front and from the rear, recording two frame drums in different sizes, 18-inch and 22-inch, and I hope you get the picture of the different sounds and colors of each microphone and each position. Of course, you can add many parameters that affect the recordings and the miking. It depends how close you are to the microphone, how distant. Also, the direction of the microphone can affect the recording, upwards, downwards, straight, etc., etc. The acoustics of the room can affect the sound of the recording. Of course, there is also mono or stereo recordings. And there are many other parameters that can affect the recording sound. So I hope you managed to get a good idea of how it sounds. If you're a sound technician and have any other experience with recording frame drums, you have any feedback, any comments, any other ideas for recording the frame drum, feel free to leave your comments below. Of course, to subscribe to this channel. I'm looking forward for your feedback, and I hope to see you again in another episode of I Come From the Drum.